Three-dimensional representation of organic molecule. The three-dimensional structure of organic molecule represented on paper by using certain convention. Example, by using the solid and dashed wedge formula. The 3D image of a molecule from a two-dimensional picture can be perceived. The 3D representation of methane molecule on paper has been given here. Here this two bond shows bond in planar paper, and here the bond away from the observer given as a dashed wedge structure, and here the solid wedge bond towards the observer shows dash and wedge representation of methane molecule. Classification of carbon atoms. Classification of carbon atom on the basis of number of carbon attached. Primary carbon. When carbon attached with the other carbon atom only is called primary carbon or 1 degree carbon. Secondary carbon atom or 2 degree carbon atom. When carbon atom is attached with two other carbon atom is called secondary carbon atom or 2 degree carbon atom. What is tertiary carbon atom or 3 degree carbon atom is when carbon atom is attached with three other carbon atom is called tertiary carbon atom or 3 degree carbon atom. Quaternary carbon atom or 4 degree carbon atom. When carbon atom is attached with four other carbon atom is called quaternary carbon atom. Now for example, in this compound is a primary carbon atom attached with only one carbon atom. This one is secondary carbon atom attached with two other carbon atom. And this carbon is called a tertiary carbon atom attached with 1, 2, 3. So attached with three other carbon atom is called tertiary carbon atom. And this one is called quaternary carbon atom attached with four other carbon atom is called quaternary carbon atom. For example, butanol of the formula C4H10O by according to the number of carbon atom where the functional group is attached, it is classified into primary alcohol, 1 degree alcohol, secondary alcohol or 2 degree alcohol, tertiary alcohol or 3 degree alcohol. So that we are going to see. So C4H10O, butyl alcohol, 1, 2, 3, 4. Butanol or butyl alcohol. Here this OH functional group is attached to this carbon atom. This attached to only one carbon. So this alcohol is called, common name is N-butanol, that is primary alcohol or 1 degree alcohol. That is OH group attached to the carbon, to that only one carbon atom is present. So 1 degree alcohol or primary alcohol. Secondary butyl alcohol, this one is called secondary butyl alcohol or 2-butanol, 1, 2, 2-butanol or 2 degree alcohol. Here OH group attached to the carbon, it attached to 2-methyl group, so it is called 2 degree alcohol or secondary alcohol. Tertiary butyl alcohol, here the OH group attached to the carbon, it attached to the three other methyl group is called tertiary butyl alcohol or 3 degree alcohol. It also called as 1, 2, 3, 2-methyl 2-propanol. Tertiary alcohol, OH group attached to the carbon, it is attached to the 3-methyl group. So 1 degree alcohol, primary alcohol, 2 degree alcohol, secondary alcohol, tertiary alcohol or 3 degree alcohol depends upon the OH group attached to the what carbon atom. Primary, secondary and tertiary carbon atoms. Next one is on the base of the position of the functional group alpha carbon and beta carbon. What is alpha carbon and what is beta carbon? Alpha carbon is carbon which directly attached to the functional group is called alpha carbon. What is beta carbon is the carbon which is directly attached to the alpha carbon is called beta carbon. CH3CH2Cl, ethyl chloride, where Here this carbon is directly attached to the chlorine is called alpha carbon, and to this here this another carbon is attached to the alpha carbon is called beta carbon. So methane, ethane, propane, propanoic acid also, so directly attached to the function group alpha carbon, and this one to the attached to the alpha carbon is called beta carbon. And similarly here also. Next one is what is alpha hydrogen and what is beta hydrogen. Alpha hydrogen is the hydrogen attached to the alpha carbon is called alpha hydrogen. The hydrogen attached to the beta carbon is called beta hydrogen. Alpha hydrogen, beta hydrogen, alpha hydrogen, beta hydrogen. So the carbon atom directly attached to the functional group is called alpha carbon, and the beta carbon is the carbon attached to the alpha carbon is called beta carbon. Alpha hydrogen, the hydrogen attached to the alpha carbon is called alpha hydrogen. The hydrogen attached to the beta carbon is called beta hydrogen. So primary 1 degree hydrogen is related with the 1 degree carbon, 2 degree hydrogen attached to the 2 degree carbon, and 3 degree hydrogen attached to the 3 degree carbon.